Happy New Year, everybody. I have no idea what I want to do this episode, so I'm just going to start it off with some clue scrolls. I want some quick and easy rewards. I'll read through these. Oh, this one's in Varrock. Easy. Love it. Have those things. And may as well just try to see what we can do. It's going to be really all over the place today, so just bear with me. But I think we're going to try to get a lot of new stuff done. New stuff that we haven't done before. It's in Falador. Sweet. These are pretty close, so I'm going to get started on some of these steps, and then I'll be back with both caskets. Less than 15 minutes later, and this should be the final clue to get the casket. Yep, perfect. Awesome. So that is both of these done. It took me to core end, which is fine by me, but let's see what we got here in these chests. Here's the beginner, a hat. Wow. Gorgeous. Love it. And then easy casket gives us still a whole bunch of nothing. I guess that's a unique, but yeah, whatever. So, cool. All for nothing. Actually, I take it back. This wasn't for nothing. I need to get my thieving up because it's surprisingly low. So while I'm here in core end, stealing from fruit stalls is really, really easy to do, and then I can get some strange fruit and things like that for energy. So, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, or in this case, a whole bunch of different fruit. So I'm gonna train up to, I don't know, 30, 40, somewhere around there. There's 28 thieving, 29 thieving, level 30, 31, level 32, 33 thieving, 34 thieving, and there's 35 thieving. I think that's a good stopping point for me right now. I've banked up quite a bit of strange fruit, which is going to be great for kind of pseudo energy potions for the future. And I'm not in any rush to try to max out this account or anything. I'm just enjoying my time. So I'm going to bank this stuff, and then let's figure out what's next. I mean, look at that. We got 20 strange fruit banked up. That's really useful for the future. I'm going to try to take advantage of those whenever I'm able. Keeping with the let's call it sporadic nature of this episode, I just went ahead and bought 600 casts of Wind Strike. So I was just going to head over to the Fire Giants a little bit, try to train up my magic at least somewhat. Hopefully I can get, maybe around level 40. And then ideally, I'd love to pick up some, Rune Scimitar, Fire Battle Staff, something like that. So I'm going to train here for a little bit. I bet you this takes an hour-ish at most. So I'll be back. I'll keep you updated. We'll play it by ear. Well, this went a lot faster than I expected. I'm already about to run out of casts of this. I went through a whole bunch of different casts, and yeah, I thought this was going to last longer. It's only been about a half hour, so yeah, I got to flinch this guy. Should Steel Axe work better, or maybe the Fire Battle Staff? Either way, I'm going to flinch this guy, finish up. Got some levels. I mean, that's always good. More HP, magic levels up to 38. So yeah, I'll flinch this guy until he is done, and then we're going to get out of here and find some other random thing to do today. Alright, one or two more hits should be good to go on this bad boy. I ended up burying the bones as well, because I was hoping to get a prayer level at least, but, honestly, I didn't even get that. I'll finish up burying these, and then we'll head out of here, but, yeah, this was not what I expected. I assumed it would be the same as, like, the range, in that I can hold on to the bone bolts, and they'll come back to me, but I forgot that once they're gone, and so, yeah, it takes a lot more money, it takes a lot more training to do this, but hey, it's got to happen at some point. So I'll go bank all this stuff, and then honestly, I think we're gonna work on that Slayer task. It was dragons, green dragons, and so I think we're gonna try to find a way to navigate that, and I'll tell you when we get there. So I got loaded up with everything I need and headed down to Brimhaven. Turns out that there is a group of about, I think 10 or 11 green baby dragons, which also count for the Slayer task, and they do not breathe fire, so that helps a ton. I'll get some, baby dragon bones, and that'll help with the prayer, but this was just the easiest way to do that until I can get higher combat levels. So I'm going to head over there real quick, and then we're going to get started on this. Up and around the dungeon we go, and here we are at Baby Green Dragons. There's a safe spot up here, so I'm just going to camp out here and go ham on these little guys, and then I'll just keep you updated if anything notable happens, or we'll just see you at the end of this Slayer task. Here we are on the last Baby Green Dragon of this Slayer task. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be too exciting. They only have one drop, which is the baby dragon bones. So yeah, just took me a half hour or so. Got a Slayer level and a Prayer level, which is always nice. And then I buried all the baby dragon bones beforehand, and then I'm just saving all these because I figure if I have the inventory space, I may as well save these for the Ectofunctus. So all in all, pretty decent. Wasn't too challenging. I wasn't worried at all about it. So I yeah, let's you know what? Let's head back to Edgeville and we'll just pick up another Slayer task. All right, Mr. Man, show me what you got. Give me something good. You've been hit or miss lately. 67 Ice Giants. They're not super high combat. I think I might be able to melee them. That might be super helpful. Obviously I've only been doing like one an episode. So I might not even get to it here, but I think that's doable. I'm okay with this. I'm neither happy nor sad, so bet you didn't expect to see me here right after going to Edgeville, did you? I realized that there was a huge need for some cash, and I was, looking to do something different. So here we are, Agility Pyramid. It provides you with 10k XP every time that you turn in a pyramid top. So I was just going to do a few laps of this, try to get some money. I don't really know what to expect because they say that at 70 you don't fail anything, but I'm, 50 agility. So I'll do a lap and see how this goes, and if it feels worth it, then I'll probably keep doing this for quite a few laps and get my agility level up, get some money, hopefully have over 100k by the end of this, because that would be really great. All right, this first lap took me about 10 or so minutes to get done, which, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I'm okay with that. I figured this would take this much, but hey, 60k an hour is some of about the best money that I've gotten so far. So honestly, I think I'm just gonna keep banking these guys up and just try to get as much money as possible. So I'll probably set a timer for about an hour and a half tonight, and we'll see how much we can get done. So I'll meet you back at the end of this. Making our way up the top of the pyramid, we are finishing up lap number 10, which means 100k, which is a cash stack that I never expected to see on this account. I've had no way of really making any good money, but I'm more than happy to see this. But I think this is a good stopping place because that means that we can take this money and get set up in some better ways. So I'm going to run over here, turn this money in, and then think we might have like 120. We'll go see. There's 100k, easy money. Yeah, let's make our way out of here. I have a couple ideas what we're gonna do, but I also want to see how much money we have. So let's make our way over. Making our way to the bank, it looks like we're gonna have a total of 110k. I mean, gosh, this is the best that I've done so far in a fat while. So this is gonna be good, but it's probably gonna get gone here soon before you know it. So just don't be surprised if it ends up getting gone. Next up on the agenda, I think I'm going to take some of that wood that I chopped down, trying to get up to 60 for animal magnetism and wood cutting so much, and I'm going to start lighting some fire. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'll fix this here in a sec. But I'm going to start getting my fire making up because I think I want to try Winter Tot for the first time. I've literally never done it, and I've been a player for a long time. You remember I took a break, but yeah, I'm just gonna skip the montage. I'm gonna skip everything. I'll get this done in a half hour or less. I only have like 20 levels to get, so I'm gonna get 50. Is it 53? Whatever it is, I'm gonna get that fire making real quick. No, it's 50. Duh. I'm gonna get 50 fire making. There's one level already, and I'll be right back. So this took me under an hour to do. 20 levels in fire making is really not bad at all. And while I was doing that, I realized something. I need warm clothes. I don't have warm clothes. There's 50, by the way. So I need to figure out what exactly I need to wear in order to get the, qualify for the quote-unquote, warm clothes. But I know one thing I do need to get, and it is over in Edgeville, because that's the nearest Slayer Master. And that thing is the Harpy Bug Lantern, which luckily now I can light, because it's obviously you buy it unlit, which is great because honestly, that's one of the few things that I can wear right now that's, easily and readily available. So I'll get a couple things here too for Slayer because I'm sure I'm going to need them at some point. But that's going to be one of the things. I think I have like sweaters and my fire battle staff should work as well. So I think you need like a minimum of 4, and I think I have enough right now. We'll check and see. I was right. I did have enough. I also made my way over already, so made a games necklace. Figure it'll come in handy later. But I have enough things. I have sweaters and hats and bug lanterns and staffs and everything. So I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to fight the Winter Tot for the first time in my life, even though it's been out for like 15 years probably. Switched over to the Winter Tot world, and I am ready to hit the ground running. I'm sure I'm going to come in on a game that's already in the middle of it happening, but honestly, yeah, 50%. I'm gonna run through this. I want to see if I can get a feel for it before the first game. I'm sure I'm gonna lose some health, but what's the harm in getting some light practice before I do it? So I'm gonna go through this, and then I'm gonna hop out, come back in, and we'll get the thing going. Half a round of practice under my belt means I'm ready to hit the ground running right here. I'm feeling good. I'm going to stick to basics. Chop the logs, fletch them into the root thingies, the kindling, and then I'm going to toss them into the fire. No fuss, no muss, just nice and easy. I did lose some health too, but yeah, whatever. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see if I am worthy enough to get some reward crates. This takes more out of me than I thought. I'm losing food like crazy, even though I got all this, warm clothing. I'm just not gonna worry about the rest. There's 3% left. I got enough for a crate, 700 points. Let's see. Oh, 51. That's great. First Winter Tot done. Got a supply crate, so I'm going to head out of here, and then let's open it real quick. I want to restock my fish too. I lied. I'm gonna open them all at the end. I wanna see how far I can take this thing for a little while, and I'll open them up as a big surprise at the end. So I'm gonna go for Winter Tot number 10 damage. Damn, that's crazy. I'm gonna go for a few of these, and let's see what we can do for Winter Tot number 2. All right, this one was a little rougher on me. Didn't get as many points. Health's almost completely gone. Food's gone. Got a fire making level and a fletching level, so obviously I'm not going to complain about that. But I need to restock, get some more food. This is rough. This is a lot. This is definitely not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Round 3, got some more food, got filled up on health. Let's get this thing going. Oh damn! I saw someone just get hit at 17. I guess being lower health is a better option for you, isn't it? Round number 3 was better. I got close to the same amount of points. 700 is that goal now. That's the first one I hit. That's the new standard I have to meet. Didn't run out of food. Health is high. I mean, I'm good here. This 3. I think 3 might be it for me though. Honestly, I don't have enough stuff to really warrant pushing it this hard. I need to start fishing for more. I need to get my fishing up, don't I? That would be a really good idea. Get my fishing up. Note that for later. Alright, let's go ahead and open these 3 boxes that I picked up. I think that might be it for me, but hopefully we got something good. Let's see. Supply crate number 1 gives me coal and burnt pages. I think the burnt pages are supposed to be good. I need to look at those. U-logs and some gold. Not going to complain about that. And then trout, mahogany logs, and acorn. Okay, here. You know what? Here's what I got planned. I'm going to take those trout, those 11, just the 11. I'm going to go ahead and cook those. And then I am going to use them for Winter Tot one more time. I'm going to do a fourth run through of this, and we'll see if I can get anything worthwhile. Okay, and then that's it. That's all I'm doing. Well, fourth time's the charm, right? That's what they say. Definitely what they say. Fourth time for sure. This is the one. I promise. Well, I'm getting near that 700 mark again. I'm really not going to complain about that anymore. Got the crate, so it was all good. I'm 53 fire making. That was always nice to see. I have a ton of wood, so I'm really not too worried about that. But let's see what this last crate holds in store for us. I'm just gonna go ahead and open it here. I'm not worried about fanciness. Limestone and mahogany logs. That's a fitting ending. I usually don't get anything, that exciting. So that'll do it for now. We'll think about what if we ever want to do that again, especially if we have more food. I need to get the fishing up, like I said. So let's move on to another thing that I have not done before, and something, well, I've done it before, but it's something I need to work on a lot more, which is rune crafting. Obviously, I'm not going to just start getting, rune essence and just going and making runes out of it. There's ways to go about that. And the first thing here, obviously, is entering the wilderness and talking to a mage up here. And as it turns out, this mage starts a mini quest for us called Enter the Abyss, which is basically just introducing us to the world of runecrafting in the Abyss. And that's good, I suppose. He can teleport us to just about any altar we want. But at the same time, this mini quest gives us a lot of experience to get a quick jump start before the next phase in this leveling. And obviously, a majority of this quest or mini quest is just going to be us running around. He sent me from the wilderness to the altar over here, and it's literally just the same guy. And he's like, "Oh, could you do something for me?" So we're gonna, I think we're just gonna go around and like find areas where there's high energy levels or something, and he'll find us over there. It's just a lot of running, so just bear with me. The long story short, I got this orb here in my inventory. I went to a bunch of different wizards that could teleport me to the Essence Mine in different places, like Varrock and the Wizard's Tower and Ynil, and then I just bring it back to this guy, and it's bada bing, bada boom, we're done. He gets the orb, I get experience. And now that we've given him what he wants, he gives us what we want, which is 1,000 runecrafting XP, a small pouch, which is nice for runecrafting, and a book. So that 1,000 XP got us to level 9 runecrafting. And that means I am one level away from starting another runecrafting quest. So first, I need to get that level 9 up to level 10. And obviously, the easiest way that I'm going to get level 10 runecrafting is, using the Earth Altar. At level 9 let me make Earth runes, and so I've got some extra stuff in my bank account. I'm just going to head up in here and craft a few Earth runes, and I think it's a easy task in the Varrock Diary, so that's always good. And there's 10 runecrafting too. So that means I can now start phase 3 of this little runecrafting leveling. So phase 3, which is probably the last thing we're going to be doing in this episode in particular, is completing one of the newest quests of all of RuneScape, well, old school RuneScape, which is Temple of the Eye. So I have to head into Al-Kharid and talk to this lady. Apparently she's just batshit crazy. And she's going to get me started on the quest that's going to help me get to, being able to play the minigame Guardians of the Rift, which is, again, one of the newer parts of Old School. So I'm actually really looking forward to this, because I feel like it's going to have a lot of new content that, obviously, I've never seen before. So that's always enjoyable to me. Hey, I was right. There's a lot of new content here, and looks like we are ready to make some history. I think this is going to be like a tutorial or a run-through of Guardians of the Rift, so I'm really excited about that. Yeah, it is. Sweet. This is going to be a lot of fun. I have no idea what to do. I haven't looked into it at all, but I know this is going to be a lot of fun. I do like this concept of fighting off the Abyss. Whoa, okay. Crazy Lady's gone, and Abyss monsters are here. Yeah, this is exactly what I expected. We're just protecting, a guardian, a big boy, from fighting off these little beasties. So I think this will be a fun little tutorial. Okay, obviously I'm not going to bore you with it, especially because I'm sure that most of you have already played this minigame, but this was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the concept of what was going on. I'll probably end up playing it at some point. Runecrafting was always like my least favorite thing to do other than farming, but I think this will change that. This would be a lot of fun for me to do in my spare time, just not really trying to focus on leveling it up, but obviously runecrafting is important for questing, so I think I'm gonna take advantage of that in the future. Either way, that was the end of the quest, so I believe this should give me, yeah, there's the end of the quest, 5k runecrafting XP, and another medium pouch, which is nice, but 27 runecrafting. 27 levels in the span of, like, I don't know, an hour and a half. I mean, that's way better than when I was growing up and having to, like, craft runes on my own, and that was it. So, that was fun. That was a good and happy ending to this new episode. All right, so obviously I didn't do exactly what I thought I would do last episode, but I feel like we got a good amount done. I think we got about 60 or so levels taken care of. A lot of that was just low level stuff from runecrafting and some stuff here and there, but it still felt like we got a good amount of stuff done that would let us do more in the future. So I'm happy with that. Now, next episode, I think honestly, when I'm thinking about, talking about doing Ferminic Trials and maybe even doing like Monkey Madness in the future and some other higher level stuff, I think I need to get the combat up. So that might take the priority for the most part. trying to get, maybe 60 attack and 60 strength. I don't know about defense or not, but the closer we can get to those higher stats, the easier some of these quests are going to be. And what better way to do that than with Slayer? Because obviously, higher Slayer level is going to give me some better gear too. So those kind of go hand in hand for me. I think we're at a level where I can afford to take some of those harder Slayer tasks. So that's the goal. I'll sprinkle in some random stuff here and there too, and just whatever I feel like doing at the moment. Probably need to get some food too. Now that we can catch lobster, that could be. Ooh, that's a good idea actually. I might do that. So yeah, thank you guys. We'll see if next episode I can get a lot more done, and we'll just keep on trucking.